Good morning, guys. So I apologize for being unable to be there with you today as you finish your research paper, but this is still very important that you do it well. So here is how I would like you to set up your introduction. So on the 5th or 6th page of your research packet, you should see your introduction, introductory paragraph. So remember that it does three things. It presents your thesis statement, it previews the essay, which is the movie trailer for your paper, and provides background information. So you should see on my copy like this, something that looks like this. Okay. Here is the first piece, which is your attention grabber. So there are 6 ways that you can go ahead and grab your reader's attention. In middle school, you may have heard this referred to as a hook. Okay. The first way is to provide a quote. The second way is to give an anecdote, a very brief story. You may ask a question. You may paint a scene for your reader, as in like setting the stage, giving them a visual of what kind of story you're going to present through them through your research. Number 5, you may give some fact or definition, which is highly recommended because you should have plenty of facts and definitions to go ahead and talk about, as well as number 6, which is statistics. So just remember that no matter which way you choose to interest your reader into your topic, it has to be relative to your topic. So for instance, if you're researching cancer for The Fault in Our Stars, the quote that you might provide will be from someone who has either suffered from cancer or a story about a quote that someone has said about someone who has suffered from cancer. So it has to be relative to your topic. Okay. So if you're looking back at this, you should have something that interests your reader. So in my paper, I would talk about education being one of the most controversial issues of today's political climate. I would make a statement about how education is one of those controversial issues. It's going to hook my reader. They might find that that's of interest to them and they will continue reading. The second part is to provide background information. So you are now an expert on this topic. You have researched it. You've read at least 4 articles based on what you're talking about. You are going to go ahead and set up your reader what kind of issues, what kind of thoughts come up when it comes to your topic. So in the interest of education, I could talk about, some of the recent legislation that's going around, the Race to the Top grant in Carson City, the No Child Left Behind Act, or things that are going to be relative to what I'm talking about. So you want to go ahead and give your readers some background information. And the last thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and give your thesis statement. And remember, your thesis statement has to have your main idea, which is the topic that you have been assigned to write about, and it has to have your 3 subtopics or issues that you've pulled out of your research. So for instance, mine and all the examples I give you has to do with education and the 3 issues. So 3 main issues in education what did I say? Resources, teachers, and content that students are learning. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and list those 3 things. So here is my main idea, and here are my 3 subtopics: resources, teachers, and content. Okay? And you pull those 3 exactly from your research guide right here. So your 3 issues, issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. Okay? So that needs to be parallel. Okay, good luck. Don't let me down. I have faith in you guys.